know I can't not ask you about the MCU if we're going down your filmography here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you've said that opportunity came your way as a voice acting gig and you didn't know what the project was.
Yes.
When you found out that it was an MCU film, is there any apprehension that comes with that? Essentially, knowing that the second you commit to that, you are also committing to getting asked about it in like
right.
You do.
That's funny. It did. Of course, I had to ask myself, I think for any job, an actor has to ask themselves, what does this say about the kind of work I want to do? What message is this sending to the world? Because for me, number one is always the writing. Number two is whether it challenges me in a particular way. And then number three, of course, has to be what are the considerations more broadly for my career? Because frankly, if you want to have longevity, you have to think about it. And so there was some idea of having come from a pretty auteur television world to jumping into the most commercial project that ever existed. There was a little bit of soul searching about that, but ultimately I had done motion capture for video games in graduate school, and it was a really unusual opportunity that most actors would kill for. And who am I to say no to that? But the process was just unlike anything I've ever done. So it had its own challenges, And yes, I get asked about that. I've signed more autographs for that movie than I have for all of my other work combined.
Oh God, I can imagine. And I imagine it must be frustrating to have certain other films not get that same attention, but at the same time, I just have so much respect for that franchise. That's just
they're really smart, and they're trafficking in some really large ideas. And let's face it, they're our Greek gods. There's a spiritual life that people choose when they look to those franchises with such reverence. It's not just about commercialism. It's about gods and goddesses. It's about something bigger than us.